We're back in touch with Jiangxi Metro, and the Lord posted a series of bounties to help the guerrillas. Want to take a look?
A transport squad from Haven was surrounded by the Fallen outside the old city. As I just so happened to be passing through, I stepped forward and single-handedly faced thousands of enemies.
That's right, we defeated... Wait, thousands?
A horde of bug-headed monsters swarmed in, but my faithful companion, the Storm Shield, defended me. A barrier really is the perfect solution when facing attacks from afar, you know? Then, I could roar countless giant machines pouring in to stop me at all costs.
Actually, it was just a small group of them.
The Fallen's mechanical pseudo-gods were summoned. They charged in, boldly trying to force me into a corner. So I retaliated by shooting bolts of arc energy from my shield, blinding them and purging everything. But the vile creatures got desperate, and in their final struggle, they tried to take the skies for their last stand.
Some of them attack from the air. You get it, right?
They sounded their final rallying cry, gathering in the skies and launching a frenzied counterattack. It was a close call. I couldn't hide my true power any longer. So I hit them with a storm of arc bursts from my shields, pummeling them with unparalleled power.
Okay, that part I admit actually was truly impressive. You should have seen it.
At last, they were thoroughly thrashed, the transport team escaped safely, and I, the hero, smiled as the curtain fell. And that's how it went down. I gave those scavengers a wallop they won't forget. Of course, that's just one of my many feats.
Quite the tale, truly.
Actually, this was just the beginning of my grand journey. I came to Haven after that, looking for the greatest battlefield poet, wanting to prove that I'm worthy of her singing my praises.
Are you talking about...
Yup, the one and only. Great Lady Scoring, her iron poet.
I admire your courage. But how come I haven't heard any poems from Scory about you? Did you prove yourself worthy?
Well, yes, but that's a whole other story. A grand, spectacular, yet wild tale about the Iron Bar. Obviously, I have plenty more stories to share with you, Wolf. After I solve whatever your problem is. You won't regret it, pal.
Looking forward to seeing what you've got.
Where can we find more light bearers like you? When it comes to adventures, the more the merrier, after all.
Look no further, right here. The tavern, where all great journeys begin.
Considering that most light bearers are much more busy, you might need a middleman. That's where the traveling vendor Pandora 7 comes in. It's said that many light bearers are connected to her in one way or another.
That's right. It was Pandora who suggested we come to Haven.
You can probably find her at the bazaar, if she's still in the city, that is.
Don't be so quick to abandon our new friends, Shams. How about we go look her together? Come on, I'll lead the way.
I'm not sure which is stranger. Waking up in a library or knowing you died in a library. Let's hurry up. Out on the battlefield is where we make a difference, not here.
Easy, champion. Let me finish scanning your body index first.
not sure which is stranger, waking up in a library or knowing you died in a library.
I took some pictures of you fighting in the battle yesterday. You want to check?
Why not? I bet I look good. Wolf. It's still an unfamiliar name, but I can't deny it fits. In its own way. I'm not sure which is stranger, waking up in a library or knowing you died in a library. I'm not gonna howl for you. The name's a metaphor. If we're going to survive, we need to be more than light bearers and warlords. We need to stand for something. The light chose us to bear its power. We cannot wield it recklessly, but we must wield it all the same.
Hick, yesterday it was the Fallen. Today it's those creepy crawlies popping out of nowhere. Haven, the sanctuary of human civilization, our shining hope to reclaim the golden days. Ha ha ha.
You know, it requires a lot of care. Sometimes I just wish I could be by its side all the time.
I'm here to help.
fairness and justice. Though few people really understand what that truly means. Everything's possible, right?
The Golden Age is long gone, but the Caber Age is just getting started.
You'll be served by Palladino, the best bartender you'll ever find in the city. Just one drink and you'll never forget it.
I traveled across the world, but my memories have faded. Always remember that you only live once. Oh, all the most outlandish, most interesting things are here in Pandora's Trove. Is there anything I can help you with?
Actually, we aren't here to shop.
So this, Zev wants to get in contact with other Lightbearers through you? And make the most daring fire team in Seoul with us? I like the sound of it.
Yes.
You sure this is the right place?
Yes, it is, mis amigos. I've scoured every corner of this planet to find the treasures you see before you. And I would be most happy to introduce the Lightbearers I've met along the way. Mis amigos son tus amigos. You know? But contacting them, especially when they're scattered all across the planet, will take some time. Do you think you could do me a favor in the meantime?
I smell trouble.
That's rude, Wolf. What can I do for you, Pandora?
Have you ever noticed that the Tree of Light here in Haven only grows some shiny, tender leaves under specific lunar phases, humidity levels, and temperature? They're gone before you know it, and very difficult to collect, making them the rarest of the rare among handicraft materials. Could you help me collect as many of them as possible while I help you contact more Lightbearers? Collecting handicrafts made from them works too. I'll trade you my treasures in return, and who knows, next time you bring me these leaves, you may run across some new friends.